Hello guys, what's up? Eileen again. Welcome back to my channel. I feel excited because today I'm gonna share experiences about how to close N3 level to N2 level within 3 months. Yes, within 3 months. And I will teach you the learning method step by step. Sounds excited? Why not keep watching until the end? And consider to subscribe to my channel. So the first one I want to start with is vocabulary. And it's quite important to expand our vocabularies. As we all know, the more vocabularies we know, the more content we could understand our native speakers. So how to expand our vocabularies becomes the key to jump to the N2 level. And I will share with you guys how do I expand my vocabularies in my uni life, which is quite an efficient way. So the first one I would recommend for vocabulary part is to mind a map for building up the connections of these words. What does this mean? Think about this. Have you ever met a situation like this? You feel like you remember all the words, and when you try to speak out, you couldn't remember the single one, and you feel pretty much depressed and struggled. Have you ever met this situation? And you try so hard every day to remember the one by one from the vocabulary books, but how does this work for you? Then, if it doesn't work well, the mind map is a solution. Think about it this way. If you go to your kitchen, try to remember all the words related to your kitchen, such as the taps, the forks, the pans, etc., instead of the older ways. What I mean is try to remember the vocabularies based on the different situations. Then you definitely will speed up your vocabulary base, learning base. So why not give yourself a try? Learning vocabularies based on situations instead of one by one. So the second one I would recommend for building the base is focus on what you need. What does this mean? Don't try to be so greedy. To try to remember all the words you are unfamiliar with is total waste of your time. And in the meantime, you will lose your confidence as well, because some words are written on the book just in that situation, and it may never appear to your memory and to your eyesight again. So try to remember the stuff related to the N2 test. If passing N2 test is your goal, try to remember all these things related to N2 test. It will be more efficient for you to reach your goal. So if you can combine these two methods together, I believe you can make it happen. You can pass the N2 test within 3 months. It's easy. We finished the vocabulary part. The second part, I want to go for grammar and reading. Of course, the book I recommended on my last video is quite useful to prepare the N2 test, but it's not good enough for you to get a good sense of the beauty of the grammar, because I don't know, I really love grammar, so I always describe grammar as use the word beauty, beautiful, it's so beautiful. So my strong recommendation for learning grammar is to pick up the suitable materials and read as much as possible. When you meet someone like you learned before, then you try to understand the meaning, the grammar meaning in that situation. And in the meantime, like some keywords to maybe affect your understanding, and you need to write it down and look up the dictionary later. So for vocabulary and grammar sections, reading is quite a significant way to build up the base faster. So we talked about the vocabularies, we talked about grammar and reading. We will go for listening. Yes, listening. So I'm gonna share about the listening skills with you guys. People always say if you know how to listen, you will know how to speak, because listening is rather important to input our knowledge. So then how to listen and catch the content faster is what I want to share with you. The first one is pick up the proper materials, listening materials. As I mentioned before, if you try something is so hard and so difficult, and you lose confidence because you don't know what they are talking about, and all the content does not make any sense for you, and you want to insist on listening, practicing. So make sure you pick up the proper materials and mention your level. So the second method I will recommend is accurate listening. Accurate listening. What does this mean? This method of doing accurate listening is to try to write down all the keywords as much as possible from what you heard, releasing the videos within 3 times. If you still feel struggling about some words, give up. Yes, give up. Because these words are something that you are unfamiliar with. And after doing this, you need to go back to the scripts and check out the steps you write down. In the meantime, it's quite important to think about the reasons why you can't underwrite the struggling ones and try to avoid this mistake next time. For example, you always pronounce some words in a long way. That could be a reason why you can't tell the words right away in that situation. And note it down and make sure it won't happen again. So these 2 methods will help you really understand the content and really be more concentrated on your listening skills. And it will help you correct your pronunciation as well, and also it's a good way to listen to grammar as well, and find the beauty of grammar. I'm sorry, because I do love grammar, and I have pretty high score on my Japanese N1 test on grammar parts and for English as well, so I do love the beauty of grammar. Okay, stop, forget it. Okay, let's continue. So that's all for my sharing. I talked about the methods of how to expand your vocabularies, and how to find the beauty of grammar, and how to find the proper materials for listening skills, and how to do the accurate listening to help your listening skills. So I believe if you can actively apply my learning methods, what I shared in this video, 3 months to achieve entry level is not a big dream. Yeah. So thanks for watching until the end, and if you are interested, please consider to subscribe to my channel. And one of my favorite thing I would share with you guys is, if you have a dream bigger and make it happen within 3 months. So good luck, babes. And I will put all my messages in the description box below, of course. And I will see you on my next video. See ya. Bye bye.